After a tough loss the night before at Dartmouth, leaving some with questions about the Big Red's effort and focus, the team traveled to Harvard in search of their first league win, a game that served as a reunion for former Cornell head coach Steve Donahue and the rest of the Big Red squad. Errick Peck, who was battling a stomach bug the whole weekend, gave it a go Saturday night, an effort that Coach Bill Courtney said took toughness and maturity out of his player. The sophomore got the Big Red rolling with an early 3-ball, putting Cornell up 3-0. More on Peck later. However, that would be it for early Cornell buckets, as the Crimson would go on to score the next 13 points. Here, Oliver McNally finds Kyle Casey for the flush. The Crimson starting backcourt put up 14 assists to just 1 turnover on the night. Keith Wright cleaning up the mess here with a couple offensive rebounds and a putback to cap off the 13-0 Harvard run. Wright, who had 6 offensive rebounds in the first half, was active on the boards all night. Even with Harvard's run, Cornell would not go easy. Adam Wire taking the ball from freshman Laurent Rivar and taking it to the house for the slam, followed by a Drew Ferry triple, which capped a 7-0 Cornell run, putting them within 3 with 13 minutes to play in the first half. The rest of the first half was a back-and-forth affair, but it was Wright who was dominant all night, putting a nasty move here on Aaron Osgood to put Harvard up 5 with 3 minutes left to play in the half. Clock ticking down in the half, Harvard up 7. Good pressure applied by Jake Matthews, but it's freshman Laurent Rivar with the step-back fadeaway 3 right in Bill Courtney's lap to give Harvard a double-digit advantage going into the break. We pick it up early in the second half, and it's Errick Peck with the acrobatic play. Peck was only able to log 34 minutes this weekend due to illness, but still able to put up 35 points. The Cornell comeback was short-lived as it was too much Harvard and too much of Keith Wright and Kyle Casey. Wright had a game-high 21 points as the front-court duo combined for 37 points and 20 rebounds, numbers Cornell could just not match. In the end, Harvard cruised to a 78-57 victory, moving to 4-0 in conference and pushing Cornell to 0-4 in the league.
I thought we came out with a lot more intensity, obviously, than we did last night. So I was really pleased by that. We had some opportunities in the first half. We made a couple mistakes, but like I said, it's hard to make mistakes and beat a team like this. But I was proud of my guys tonight.
I think we definitely played really hard physically. I think we still had some mental lapses in the first half. In the second half, too. Gave up some easy buckets or gave up some offensive rebounds, and we got to start cutting those out of our game.
These guys really care about each other, and they really care about Cornell and the program. So I don't think you'll see a group that'll give up at all. I think you'll see a group that'll fight every night. These are great kids, they have great character, and nobody on this team is giving up. We don't worry about what the math says. We're going to go out and try to win each game, every time, every night.
The consistent front court attack provided by the Harvard big men is what propelled the Crimson to victory, denying Cornell of their first Ivy League victory. Cornell will look for their first win in conference again next week on the road at Yale and Brown. From Lafayette's Pavilion in Cambridge, Massachusetts, I'm Jake Massbaum, Slow TV.